doing this morning. So I've built you a lovely class all around a theme of the tiger, the mother tiger, that beautiful creature who cares for her young, but she also has to have that determination and strength and endurance just to survive. So that's our theme this morning. So I'm going to invite you to come to stand up on your mat, and we're going to start in the usual way. So just first of all, just become aware of your feet, your legs, and just tune into your strong legs. Let your sternum lift, let your shoulders back, and just stand in that steadiness for a moment or two. And then let your awareness come into your right hand, and we're just going to start to give the right hand a little shake. And as you shake your hand, feel your fingers loosening up. Let that awareness just traveling from your fingertips to the joints in your fingers. And then take your awareness through your thumb, your first finger, your middle finger, your ring finger, and your little finger. And then invite it to go into the palm, into your paw, and then into your wrist. And then just feel that flow as it moves into your elbow, your bicep. And just separate your feet and let the arm shake down towards the ground and feel the vibration as it goes into your neck, the trapezius, and then just let your arm relax there. And take a few breaths. And then engage your core muscles and just begin to stand up and raise your right arm all the way up above your body. And breathe in as you reach up. Breathe out, let your shoulder relax. Breathe in one more time, reaching up. And as you breathe out, just let that arm come down by your side. It's got a bit of a difference. Let's do the same on the other side. Let your left hand have a little shake. First of all, get all your fingers and your thumb moving. And then just direct that awareness into your thumb. Your first finger, your middle finger, your ring finger, and your little finger. Within the palm and your wrist. And feeling that lovely flow go into your forearm, elbow, and your bicep. Tilt forwards and shake down towards the ground and feel as though the ground is absorbing any tension, tiredness, anything that's not serving you on this lovely Tuesday. And let your arm just relax down there. Take a few breaths. And then refreshing your core muscles and just reach up on that left side. Breathing in as your arm lifts. And then breathe out, let your shoulder just relax back into its socket. Breathe in again. And then just let that arm come down by your side. Walk your feet closer together. Anchor the balls of the feet down. And we're just going to have a little bit of a bounce on the balls of the feet. This gets your lymphatic system moving, gets all the fluids stirred up. Hopefully they're settled. Just going to do this for a moment or two. And then lift your arms up and take a breath in. And as you breathe out, bend your knees, take your arms back, and you get a nice stretch through your hamstrings. And standing up once more, reaching up. Breathe in, and then softly flow down into your forward bend. And standing up one more time. Reach up through the sternum, breathe in. And then let your shoulders relax. And just let your arms come down by your sides. Come back down. If you're already in a forward bend, stay down there. If you're not, come back down into your forward bend. Bend your knees. Let your abdomen rest onto your thighs for a second. And just take some breaths in and out. And then we're going to stand up again, engage in those core muscles and your glutes. Take your hands up through the midline, reaching up, stretching up. And then once more, let your shoulders relax and create a circle in front as your arms come down by your sides. Just taking your weight into your left foot, lift your right foot and just begin to circle your toes around. So we're easing into the ankle. First of all, circling outwards. And then circle your foot inwards. And then just let your foot come to the side and give your foot a shake. Feel the sole of your foot loosening and relaxing in your heel. Top of your foot. Your calf muscle. And your knee. Then allow that shaking movement to reach the quad, so it goes into your thigh and your hip. And then just let the leg come out in front. And then take it across the body. Now, when we do that, that benefits your brain. Bring your foot back around, place your foot down onto the mat. Take your weight into your right leg, lift your left foot and circle your toes. And you can always find something steady to focus your eyes on. Just enjoying those circles. Just conditioning the ankles. Go the other way as well. And then let your foot just have a little shake. Feel the sole of the foot and the arch of your foot and your heel. See if you can make your toes loose. And then let that movement ripple up into your calf muscle. Into your knee. And then take it that bit further into your thigh. Hip. And just let the leg come to the front. Keep balancing. And then the leg just goes across the body. It's great for your brain when we do that. And then just bring your foot back around, place it down, and have a whole body shimmy and a shake out. Just enjoy that beautiful movement, that flow. Yep, have a dance. I'm liking this, Charlotte. This is good. Wonder what Rachel's doing. She's having it. Lovely. Having a nice dance around this morning. Can't stop. And then just make your way back to your standing position. So where are we going now? Oh, we're going up to the shoulders. So lift your shoulders up towards your ears. Your ears a little hug, breathe in. And as you breathe out, relax those shoulders down. And smooth down. And then lifting them up again. Really taking that awareness into your ribs, intercostal muscles. And then relax down. And then start to circle your right shoulder back and then your left. So we've got a movement that flows. And what's happening is you start to lift your shoulders, but you can see that your hips are included as well. And you've got a nice snake-like movement through your spine. Start to lift your elbows into it. So lifting your elbows up and back. And then as those elbows move back, start to swing the arms through. So you've got a bit of compression in your kidneys. And if you've been tired or feeling a bit burnt out, this movement's great because it helps to restore the adrenals as well. Massages them. The adrenals sit on top of the kidneys. And then from here, we just go back to the elbows. Let's come up and back. And then back to your shoulders. And see if you can notice how different they feel after that movement. And then let your shoulders just relax. Keep your hips moving. And you might want to just separate your feet a little bit further apart and just enjoy transferring that weight between one foot and the other foot, rolling along the soles of the feet, hips are moving. Right, in that figure of eight. But what's happening in your hips is that they're flowing, they're loosening up, but your spine is also moving. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the direction, go the other way, but then start to let your hands be included as well. So your hands are making a nice figure of eight. And the first place for our figure of eight is going to be in front of the abdomen. So we're going to have a bit of focus with our figure of eight this morning. So all you need to be aware of is keeping your palms facing one another. And then starting to lead the movement with your elbows. And we're going to start to let the hands lift up through the midline. Then into the side of the body. And then come over to the other side. And then just embrace that movement and start to let it flow wherever you want to go this morning. And close your eyes and just ease your body into it. Just flow with your body's wisdom, allowing it to lead you where you might want to go. You can focus on the space between your hands. You can invite a visualization of a warm ball of light there. And use that ball of light just to create a nice pathway all around your body. And then make your way forwards and come down towards the ground. Let your body relax and just pause in your forward bend. Your head, neck and shoulders relax. You can bend your knees if you wish. Take a few deep breaths here. And then walk your feet back to their hip distance. Bend your knees, engage core muscles and lift back up. So you come back up to your standing position. I'm just going to let the knees soften. Just start turning from left to right. And this twist is just amazing to do in the morning. It hydrates your spine. Hydrates the discs, I should say. Have your arms as loose as possible. Then just start to let your arms lift up. Giving yourself a bit of a massage as the hands tap against the body. To the level of your shoulders. Your arms go up into the space above and embrace that lovely twist. But in the air. Your arms come back down. As your arms come down, lift your heels. So you're turning and lifting the sternum as well. So you've got a length through your spine. Energy is flowing upwards. Start to let the arms come up as well. You're just tapping onto the opposite shoulder. And then let your arms go into the space above. Embrace your twist. Such a lovely movement. And then let your arms come down. And this morning, we're going to sink the knees and sink down and stretch out the quads. Sink in, be mindful of your knees. And then just make your way back to that standing position. And pause for a moment. You can just rotate your wrists a few times while drift. That's a good idea. Lovely. So, your rotations into your wrists, because we're going to be doing a lot on the arms in a bit and the wrists, so it's nice to work them a bit beforehand. After a few figure of eights one way, take your little fingers in and go the other way. And just let your hands rest. And then let's do what I did with the other one. So get your hands, you want your fingers, and you want to place the other fingers directly across, and then you just gently stretch in, pressing the fingers back, but breathing into it, releasing into it. And then change over, so the other side, breathe in and breathe out. So being careful not to overstretch. Mild discomfort's okay, but once you feel pain, go back to where you feel okay. You just let your hands rest by your sides. So we've just got a few nice forwards, slightly backward bends, and then we'll get into preparing the body. So you want to just have your feet hip distance apart. Let your weight be evenly distributed through your body. Your core muscles engage, so you lift pelvic floor and you draw in those lower abdominals. As you breathe in, let the sternum lift. Shoulders lift up towards your ears, take your shoulders back. And then let the backs of the hands be close in front. Breathe in and let your hands lift up through the midline. Breathe in as the arms come up. And then palms face down. Keep your hands close to your body, coming down into your forward bend. And then bending your knees, engaging core, and rising back up. Stacking each vertebra, lifting up, and let your arms open. And then flowing back down, coming down into your forward bend. Knees bend, core muscles engage, and feel as though you're raising that energy up. You're drawing up strength and steadiness from the earth, and then you're opening out to the sunshine. Flowing back down, here we go, down towards the ground. And then to your knees, rising back up, breathing in. It's time, final time coming up. Nice breath in, flow down. Now this time as you come down, just pause in your forward bend for a moment or two. Let your head, your neck, your shoulders relax. Bend your knees. Let your abdomen rest onto your thighs. And then take your fingertips just behind at the ankles. And as you come up, trace your fingertips up the back line of the legs and place your hands in underneath your sacrum. Onto the sacrum, lift your sternum, ease your hips forward, and you get the nice stretch down through the front of the body. Engage those core muscles, lift up, flow back down into your forward bend. And then we're going to rise up one more time. This time, engaging core, lifting up, let your hands come all the way up through the midline, let your arms come up, let your palms come together. Shoulders relax, and then just go over into a nice little sideways release. So you can feel a nice stretch down through the left side. Press the sole of your left foot down towards the ground. Engage core, lift back up through the midline and go the other way. Back up through the middle and then let both hands come down. And just stand for a moment. Stand in that place of peacefulness you've created. Just give me a second. I'm just going to turn my heater off because it's getting tropical in here, which is good. So we're going to sit down now, actually. So we're going to sit down. And we're going to do a little practice from the shiatsu massage tradition called doing. And we've done it plenty of times before. And the reason I've selected to do this is because we're going to not say massage the glutes, we're going to tap the glutes and release the muscles there. So when we work with Vygrasana Tiger pose, when we activate these muscles, they can engage and they can activate with more ease. So it's a nice gentle movement to enjoy. And all you're going to do is bring your right palm out and get your left wrist, and you just start tapping into the palm of your hand. And it connects you into your physical body. It's great for your lymphatic system. And you're just going to tap from the palm of the hand up towards the shoulder, and then turn your arm over and go back down again. Coming back up again. Now this time you come up to the top of your arm. Then place your hand onto your elbow, and it just gives your arm a boost, and you can get up onto the side of your neck. And I always use the side of my thumb. I can make a little pointy knuckle. And that gets you into the side of your neck and your trapezius. Sternocleidomastoid processes, that big tight muscle that helps us move our neck. So once your shoulder, your trapezius and your neck feel relaxed, you engage two fists, and then we come across the chest. And this is your opportunity to make any sounds, because it sounds fun. Do an op or a Tarzan, whatever you like. We're coming along the top of the lung meridian. So this is great if you've had any chest infections or COVID or anything like that. And come all the way across. Just being mindful of the tissues and things, so hitting too hard. Lovely. And once you've gone across the chest, go back to your palm and start to tap from your wrist back down the outside of your arm. Let me just do that a few times. We used to do this practice. So I did my teacher training course, and then I volunteered and helped for another 2 years. And I did my course like one morning every 2 weeks, but the other course was over the weekend. And the students, bless them, they'd get absolutely full up by Sunday. And we would do this when they reached their sponge point, and then we'd have fresh-faced students afterwards. So next time you come up to your shoulder, hold your elbow and go up onto the side of your neck. And it's just such a lovely practice. And I used to do it on bus journeys as well. Anytime you've got a bit of free time, it's great. It's your blood flowing, and it's nice. So once you've been up onto the side of your neck, you tapped around there. It's actually a workout. I didn't realise. Going to go behind. So going to go behind, and then down the side of your spine, you've got these two big muscles, the erector spinae, and you're going to go all the way down either side, anywhere where it feels good on your back. But just be mindful of your spine, and then onto the top of your hips, glute medius. And just make yourself comfortable while you do it. So to the top of the hips, the sacrum, and onto the sides. We've got the glute medius on the side, so that's the muscle that abducts, so it takes your leg out to the side. So we do the two sides at the same time this morning. And then what I find is it's easier to get one glute if you've got, in fact, you can do them both. Tuesday morning crew. So I'm managing to get both glutes this morning. So I'm hoping Rachel's on a all right with it as well. And then we're going to come back down because we need to get the back of the leg. So back of your thigh. So two fists, gentle fists. And then to get your calf muscle, I would recommend lifting your leg up because your calf muscle goes soft and squidgy. So it's easier to get into that calf muscle. If you've got any tightness in there, you'll definitely feel it. I know that us up in Sheffield and Chesterfield, we've got loads of hills. And I think you're North Wales, aren't you? You've got loads of hills too. So we've got big, I've got big calves, big muscly calves. So come all the way down to the top of your ankle and then change legs. So go on to the other leg and the other glute if you need a bit more. With your calf. Way down to the ankle. Yes. Onto the soles of the feet. So depending on your flexibility, the soles of your feet. And then after the soles of the feet, come up the inside of the legs. As far as I'm aware, I think this is the stomach meridian we're working with. So this affects your digestive centre. To get my notes out really. And then come all the way up with the thighs. And then we go on to the digestive centre. So go on to the tummy. And you're going to go from the left side to the right side around in a spiral. So you can just be tapping on, going around. Now I'm going to change my direction because this is the only one I don't mirror you with, because I don't want to go the other way. And just again, be mindful of the tissues here. We're working with the digestive organs, the intestines. For a moment here, up to the top of the head. And I like to just use my fingers and just start from the crown and just tap out. And you can close your eyes if you wish. It's quite relaxing. This connects you to the crown, the top of your head. And just tap all the way around, get into that ridge, the occipital ridge. Very important part of the body, part of connection. Around your hairline. And then when you've tapped around there, come down the face, so very lightly, tapping with your fingertips, down the forehead onto the eyebrows. Underneath the eyes, onto the bones, the top of your cheekbones. Face. Underneath the nose. And then onto your jaw. And eventually. Oh, she's got another one there. Ears, earlobes. Pull down on your earlobes. Thank you, Charlotte. Oh, she's going to give us some information. Oh, just behind a little point there. Oh, brilliant. So, yeah, because you're an acupuncturist, aren't you? That's it. Yeah, super. So just behind your ears, you've got a little point. I think it's that soft bit just underneath, and just press into there. Lovely. And then just let your palms come together. Close your eyes and just sit for a moment. That place of peace and connection. Connection with your physical body, your physical structure, your earth. And release your hands whenever you're ready. We have a drink. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to do my demonstration now. I told you I've just got a job at a brand new yoga studio, and it's really funky, and the yogis are all, a lot of them are Ashtanga yogis, and I worked with the person who owns it, came to my class yesterday, and after the class we did this class, and she gave me a bit of feedback because I did my demonstration after the body preps, and she said it took her out of herself after we'd done something. So I've used that information and I've grown from it. So I'm going to do my demonstration now. So then when we flow into all of it, we can just flow through it. I think that's probably a better way of doing it. So if you've ever got any feedback for me, I always appreciate it. So I'm going to do my little demo of everything we're going to do, and then we'll work with it. So this is your Vygrasana Tiger pose sequence for this morning. So just watch me for a second. So there we go. So there'll be a lot of breaks in between it, and I'll break it down so you're not just going from one thing to the next thing. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to activate and strengthen the glutes with a body prep. So come down onto your tummies first of all, and you just want to lay down. Flat. You can have your elbows, your hands just in front, and just you get down onto the ground. Just take a few nice, steady, long, even breaths. And the first activation of the glutes we're going to do is just let your awareness come into your right side and breathe out. And then just engage the muscle in your right glute, so the right buttock. And you're just drawing in and holding that for a moment, just the right side. And breathe in and breathe out. And then release, soften and let go. Let that awareness come into the left side, breathe in. Breathe out and just tightening that left side, trying to keep the thigh, the quad as relaxed as possible. We're just isolating the glutes. And release. Now this time, take your awareness into your right side and tuck the toes of your right foot underneath. And you're just going to isolate that right glute again. And what you'll notice is the quad will engage a little bit as well, but that's all right. You're just engaging that right side, breathing in and breathing out. And then relax. There you go. Release your toes. Tuck the left toes under. Breathe in. Breathe out. Engage that left side. So just squeezing into that muscle, allowing it to fire up. And gently release. Tuck the toes of your right foot underneath once more. Engage that right side. Now this time press into your right heel or towards the right heel and let the thigh slightly lift from the mat. Just engaging, breathing in, breathing out. And let that leg relax back down. In the other foot underneath, engaging the left side and then pressing into that heel as the thigh gently lifts a little bit. And gently release. Final one. So you're going to lift your foot up. So it's at a right angle. Engage the glute on the right side and then lift your foot up so the thigh lifts away from the mat. Just going to hold for a moment or two. Keep breathing. And then let your leg come down. And then the other one. Get up, engage the glute and let your leg lift. Less strength there, and then let that leg come back down. Pause for a moment, separate your feet, place one arm on top of the other and put your forehead onto the back of your arms. And just take a few deep breaths in your Vygrasana, your crocodile pose. Just allowing the body to settle down. And then walking your feet closer together. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders and lift up into your pose of a child. So your hips come back to join your heels. Lovely resting pose. First of all, your arms are stretched out in front. And then just take your hands for a little walk in one direction. So they come over towards the right side or the left. Once you've got to that point, there's no further. Just breathe in and breathe out and relax into that stretch, that sideways stretch. And then let your inner hand come onto your outer hand. Take your hands back through the middle and over to the other side. Place where you can't go any further, just be there for a moment or two, just sit. And then placing your inner hand onto your outer hand. And then bringing both hands to the middle and back by your ankles, tucking your forehead in. Just into Pindasana pose of a child, into your embryo pose. Okay, and sliding your palms forward now. The palms come forward, separate your fingers. We're going to rise up and come up into the Vygrasana. So you've got your shoulders directly above your hands and your hips directly above your knees. And we just start to move from the base, arching you back up towards the ceiling. Chin comes in towards your chest, and you're breathing in from the base, blowing through each vertebra one at a time. Head comes up, last of all. Breathing out, arching your back. And as your in-breath happens, body looks forward, head comes forward. As you breathe out, arches, feeling that foot. And I'm just going to invite you to move into a rhythm with your own breath. So as you breathe in, your head looks up. And as you breathe out, your back arches and you're looking towards your knees. This pose is amazing. It earths you, it grounds you. You've got 6 points attached to the earth. Benefits your digestive organs, your spine. Just visualizing a nice warm light at the base of your spine, and that warm light flows through each vertebra as you begin to move. It clears, strengthens. And then just making this one your last wave of your cat, and just come back down into your child's pose. You can keep your arms out in front if you wish, and just rest for a moment down here. Refreshing those core muscles, rising back up. Then we begin to move with the weaving cat. So you just let your left elbow bend and take your right arm through. We're going to do this in 3 stages. So the first stage, just keep your hand by your head. And as you breathe out, just relax into that rotation. You can feel as though a nourishing warmth is moving through your spine. Breathing into the side of the body. And then pressing down into your left palm, engage core, use your breath, lift yourself back up. And then we're going to go down the other way, so bend your right elbow, ease your left arm through and ease your shoulder down the side of your head. Just resting down there, feeling the support of the ground. Pressing down into your palm, engage core, lift back up. We're going down again, so back into the left side, so the left elbow bends, right side comes down. Now this time you're going to slide your left arm forward. So sliding it forwards along the mat. And depending on how that feels, relaxing into it. Space down into that quadratus lumborum, that muscle on the side. Engaging core, sliding your left arm back. Breathe in, lift back up. And we're going to repeat that on the other side. So right elbow bends, left arm comes through. Side of the head, slide your right arm forward. And just easing into it. Directing your breath into your shoulders. And as you breathe out, you just release into that stretch. Lovely. Slide your right hand back now. Engage core, lift back up. And then our third time, going down, right arm comes through. Get yourself steady, engage core, and breathe that left arm up so the arm comes up vertical above the body. And breathe out, let the arm come back to the mat. Engage your core muscles, lift up, and then we repeat on the other side. Right arm, left arm comes through, and then your right arm lifts. You can feel as though someone's holding that hand. Space in your shoulder. And then let your hand come down. Lift up. And then come back into your child pose. You can separate your knees if you wish. Bring your forehead down. Put your hands back by your ankles. And just let the body relax down here. From that place of relaxation, allow a visualization of the mother tiger. And see the mother tiger at the water's edge. Big body of water, refreshing, pure. And the mother tiger is taking a drink. She's hydrating herself. She's looking after herself. Just see that mother tiger, the sun shining along her back, beautiful coat, colours of orange and black, golden. And just see her prowess, grandeur. And she moves with determination. So just refreshing your core, sliding your hands forward once more, and just start to lift back up. But as you lift up into the essence of that tiger, separating your fingers, and with your elbows, just rotate the crease of your elbows forward so your arms feel very, very steady without locking your joints. Bring your knees a little bit closer together. And we're going to move with the breath. So first of all, breathe out. Engage those core muscles and lift your right knee in towards your nose so your back arches. And then as you breathe in, you're going to let your back lengthen. You're going to take your leg back so your leg is in line with your spine. And you're just using the strength in your glutes. So your core muscles are supporting that shape. Now breathe out and sweep that knee back up.
I think she's gone, hasn't she, Rachel? Sure, she'll be back in a minute.
It looks that way. I thought she was doing really good with her balance there, not moving at all.
No, I love Tiger. Do you like Tiger?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
She said she was having a problem with her internet this morning, so maybe it's gone a bit belly up. So hopefully she'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, she'll be back in a minute, won't she? Yeah, I'm going to carry on doing my Tiger, I think.
Yeah, me too. You're back. You're on mute, Kelly.
Audio. There we go.
Yay!
Awesome. So have you been holding that whole time? Bless you. Oh, you've done it. You've just continued.
We've carried on.
So where are we now? So we're in tiger pose. Let's do the other. I don't know what we're doing. Let's do the other side. So we've done the right side. Let's do the left side. So lifting your left knee in towards your nose. Breathe in, taking your left leg back. Breathing out, arching your back, drawing your knee in towards your nose. And then as you breathe in, taking that leg back, lengthening back. And then just one more, taking that knee underneath. And then taking your leg back and then bending your knee so your foot comes up. And then you just rotate your foot. Don't think I demonstrated that bit. Lovely. Bring your knee down, and then we just go back to rest for a moment, and then we come back up into the balance. So if you've already done it, we'll just do it again if that's all right. Sorry about that. So bring your hands back by your ankles, forehead down. Take a couple of moments to relax. And then sliding your hands forward again, sliding your paws forward and rising back up. And this time, just check your knees are a bit closer together. We're going to lift the right knee in towards the nose and then lengthening that leg back. Just checking the whole of your body's in a straight line. Core muscles are engaged. You've got your balance. And then lifting the opposite arm from the mat. And just maintaining that concentration, that focus. Holding there, using your core, your glutes. Just building that resilience, strength. And then bringing your arm down and your foot down at the same time, placing them down. Beautiful. And then working with that on the other side. So lifting your left knee in towards your nose, core muscles are engaged. And then as you breathe in, taking that leg back, easing it back, body's in line with the legs in line with the spine. And then lifting your opposite arm up. So you're in that fabulous balance. Gazing ahead. Just tuning into that strength, determination that resides within you. And then bringing your foot down, your knee down, and come back into your resting pose. Bring your forehead down, bring your hands back by your ankles, and just allow your tiger to rest. Your tiger is resting. In that place of rest and relaxation, you find peace. Sense of peacefulness moves through your body, through your spine. Then we're going to just gently start to lift up from the base. Just stacking one vertebra at a time, coming back into, if in high kneeling position is better for you, you can do, and just let your palms come together. So we seal in this power of the sequence. Let your hands come down in front of your heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. And then release your hands and come down and just lay down onto your backs. You can place your socks, put your socks on, your blankets, your cushions. We'll do a few stretches on the mat just to release the sacrum and a nice twist And then we're going to ease into the springtime relaxation. So just easing yourself down. First thing to do is to draw your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your knees and just gently rock from side to side. So you're massaging the area that we've really worked this morning. And you can place your hands onto your knees and circle your knees around. Let that pressure move around and see if you can direct pressure down towards the tip of the coccyx. Notice what's happening in your spine. Lovely. Hold your right knee, slide your left leg away. Press your right knee down towards your chest and press the back of the left thigh down to the mat. So you get a stretch through the psoas muscle, iliac psoas. And then release your stretch, just circle your knee a couple of times so it loosens your hip. And then place your foot onto your knee, place your hand onto your knee, so with your left hand, pop your right hand onto the mat. Take a breath in and then move as you breathe out, let your hips and pelvis roll, keep your shoulders down and just relax into that shape. You can turn your head so it's looking the other way. And then use your core, use your breath, roll back to the middle. Slide your right leg away, straighten your hips up. Bring your left knee in and press your left knee towards your chest. On your out breath, press the back of the right thigh into the mat. And after releasing your stretch, just circle your knee a few times. Beautiful orange light fills the hips. The whole of that area, golden orange. Lovely. And then place your left foot onto your right knee, left arm onto the mat. Breathe in. And on your out breath, let your hips and pelvis roll. Turn your head the other way and just relax into that twist. Beautiful twist for the spine, benefits your digestion and just helps you to really let go. And then engage your core muscles, roll back to the middle. You can bring both knees in for a final little rock and roll. You can lift your nose up towards your knees. Push your head down. Place your heels down, slide your legs away, let your toes roll out to the side and let your palms face upwards. And get yourself into your position for Shavasana. And as you relax back into your mat, just feeling supported, like you're relaxing back into the softest cushion. Softest, most supportive cushion. And just relaxing down. Closing your eyes, stretching your legs away from you. Your palms facing upwards and just scan through your body. Scan through your body from your feet, check in with your feet, toes, your ankles. And let that awareness rise into your calf muscles and your knees. Into your hips and your pelvis. Just check that you feel comfortable here. And then just adjusting the shoulders, check your shoulders feel nice and relaxed. You can breathe easily in your face, to check your face is relaxed, your eyes. And then we're going to let that awareness come down to your legs and your feet, and just draw your toes in towards you so you feel the stretch through the backs of your legs, and breathe in. Breathe out, send the toes away. Breathing in now, pressing the backs of the knees down into the mat. Relax your knees. Then up to the level of the hips, engage your glutes and squeeze into those glutes for a final time this morning. And just have a sense of gratitude for the strength and support they offer to you. And breathe out, softening, letting go. And then draw the tummy button back towards your spine. And breathe in again. And as you breathe out, just let the whole of that area soften. Roll your thumbs in towards your palms and roll your arms towards your body. And breathing in. Out, roll the arms away. Let your palms face upwards. Stretch your fingers. And then just let your fingers curl. Turn your head to the left side and the right side. And just do that a few times. And then let your head go back to the middle. Scrunch up your eyes or your brow, or your nose. And just move the jaw. Let any tension just be released and dissolved from the face. Scrunch your eyes closed. And then let your eyes just soften into their sockets. And then let a full breath into your lungs and feel that breath entering your lungs and your belly. And just sigh it out. Just checking in with your feet once more. And at the soles of your feet, allow yourself to be transported into the forest or into the woods. Somewhere where there's some soft grass. And feel that soft grass on the soles of your feet. Feel nourished, nurtured, connected to the earth. And breathe that feeling into the soles of your feet. Let it flow up into your knees and through your calf muscles, into your quads. Breathing it in, that wholeness, that beautiful feeling of springtime. And just breathe out. Breathe into the hips, level of the pelvis. As you breathe in here, allow that feeling of seeing the first colours of springtime. The first buds on the trees, first leaves unfurling, return of springtime, that seasonal change. Breathe that feeling into your hips, into the level of the pelvis, the organs in that area, feeling settled. And as you breathe out, just relax and release. The feeling of unfurling. And then coming into your belly, into the abdomen, solar plexus. And here, see the first daffodils in springtime, the yellow flowers, boost. Promise of the return of the sunshine. Nature happens for us. And then your awareness rises up that bit further towards your heart center. And at your heart center, allow an image of a tree. It could be a willow, a hawthorn, maybe a tree with some spring blossoms, as we're starting to see. On the branch of the tree, you can see a robin or maybe a blackbird. And the bird begins to sing its song. It sings its song. It's fulfilling its dharma. Its life force, its path. Bird sings and it fills your heart with wonder. Just breathing that feeling in, and as you breathe out, the body relaxes that bit more. And then we come to the level of the throat, and it returns us to that image of the body of water. And we see our mother tiger at the banks of that water. See her eyes, whole universe reflected. And she may be there with her cubs. And they're there, and the mother tiger just rolls back into the sunshine. And she just rests here for a while. So rest here for a moment or two. Allow yourself to be renewed, revitalized. Just rest. And in your mind's eye now, see the sun in the sky, see the blue sky. And the birds have blown the branch and they're flying freely. And the brightness of the sun, that warm sunlight shines down on the water. Just start to breathe in that energy of the sun. Allow it to fill your lungs and you feel energized. You feel revitalized. Start to move your fingers and your toes, and that radiant sunlight fills your body. Flows over the face. Helps you to smile. And that smile moves through your body, the chemical change. And the light of the sun flows down through the central column of the body, bringing fresh energy, vitality. Flows down into the back of the body, into the front, into your hips, your pelvis, your knees, strong legs, and into your feet. Just breathing in now and breathe in that energy, that vibrant energy into every cell within your system. And just start to move your fingers and move your toes, have a stretch, and turn yourself over onto whichever side suits you best this morning. Turning over. And in your mind's eye, have that image now of you sitting back up and sitting there in that seat of peacefulness. And press your palms into the mat and just bring yourself into that seated position. Just keeping your eyes closed. And move your fingers into your hands. And then unite your hands, give your Hands are rubbed together, get some warmth into your fingers, into your palms. And place your nice warm palms over your eyes. Open your eyes. Separate your fingers, let that light trickle in. Then give your forehead a tap. Tap once more, tap down through your face. Bring yourself back into your body. Give yourself a dust off. Ah, generous hug. The other side might want to hug as well. And then we just then take your arms up overhead, let your palms come together. And your hands come down into your heart. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all beings be at peace. So I do hope you enjoyed this morning's class. Sorry about my internet disappearing, but it fixed it quite quickly, so that's all right. So I just connected up to my phone. So I hope you take your tiger energy out into the world today. I hope you feel dynamic, determined, full of strength,